This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone tuning into INC Radio Orange County, California. Today it is April 27th, 2024, and I am Sister Caitlin Soto, one of your main hosts today, and with me is...
Hello, everyone. My name is Brother Andrew Ditros, tuning in here in the local congregation of Anaheim. Thank you for everyone tuning in.
Yes, so as you can see, we have a new setup today because it is actually a really bright and sunny day today.
Finally.
We've had a bunch of clouds today, so today it is going to be a high of 70, so please dress appropriately for that. But of course, at night it's going to get a bit chilly, so please continue to wear a jacket if you get cold. So some ways to tune into INC Radio today is through our INCradio.org or YouTube INC Radio DZEM 954, and we continue to encourage all of you to tune into our live chat. I see a lot of brethren are still tuning in and leaving their comments today. So for our rundown today, we are actually, if you've seen from our promo, it's a SHEAR Genius in Orange County. As you can tell, it's another pun in our title today. So for our honor today, we'll be doing a hairstyling 101, so please continue to stay tuned for that. And we will also have an insight into our SHEAR Genius, as you will see later on. So what else can we expect, Brother Andrew?
Yes. So this is definitely something that I need. The SHEAR Genius is coming on to our broadcast. So please stay tuned in. But in other news, we have our CFO in action. Tomorrow, we will be having our CFO Day to commemorate the birthday of our brother Angel Aranyo Manalo. So that will be tomorrow at Frank Bonelli Park. So as our sister Caitlin said, it'll be hot. You can see already there's not many clouds. So please make sure to bring sunscreen and stay hydrated. But also in the month of May, we have our musical EBM, or otherwise known as Amplify, on May 19 at Fox Theater and at May 26 at the Fullerton Auditorium. We actually have a little bit of a promo to show everyone. So if we can go ahead and show that little sneak peek that everyone can enjoy.
As mentioned, as you can see on the CFO in action, we do have our CFO Day. There is the address for the park that we will be going to. And then, as we said before, we do finally have our promo to show and the next one right here. So stay tuned for our sneak peek.
Welcome back, everyone. And as you can see, we've brought a few more people onto our set today. But before we introduce them, we do want to read a few comments and shout outs before we move on to our very special on-air activity. So what do we have here today?
We see a lot of brethren tuning in. We even see our district minister, tuning in. He says, "Good day, Orange County, California. Everyone is greeting each other in their live chat." I did see Brother Kobe say he was first, and Calvin was not first this time. But shout out to Calvin.
We also want to give a special shout out to our CFO advisor here in District of Orange County, California, Andy. He says, "Good morning to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's continue to share the link. So if you haven't already, share this link with your friends, and maybe they can learn more things from your in just a little bit." Who else do we have here?
We see Kajer Bayani saying good morning po, hashtag Irvine. Don't forget to leave your hashtags, everyone. I totally forgot about that.
Hashtag Mongo.
Hashtag Anaheim.
Yes. And then last but certainly not least, Andy is saying, make sure to reserve your seats for the Amplify through your resident minister or worker, which we just showed our quick little sneak peek. So now we'll be moving on to our on-air. What do we have for our on-air activity here today?
We have two guests right now who I would like to introduce. Let's first go through this brother who has kind of messy hair right now.
Yes, I'm the artist formerly known as Franklin Cookie. I'm kidding.
And then we have our sheer genius.
Hello, I'm brother TJ from the local Anaheim.
Hashtag Montclair. Montclair.
Yes. So today, for our activity, we're actually going to do a little live demonstration of hairstyling 101. So,
Oh, it's exactly what I need at this
Yes.
moment in time.
as you can see, usually Brother Kobe does come on the broadcast with usually styled hair, but today since we have our sheer genius with us, we will be
We're
doing a
gonna-
live demonstration.
Yeah, we're
So,
gonna let him take the reins.
Yeah.
on this.
Brother TJ, so what do you suggest for hairstyling in general for more so men, I'd say?
For brother Kobe right now.
For Brother
Yes.
Kobe.
It's a
specifically.
disaster zone right here.
For if it's more, let's say for men, I would say Kobe has a particularly like thick set of hair,
Mhm.
right? So I would want to style his hair kind of to conform to his head shape. Kobe, you look this way.
I'm facing
It's
Jazz.
okay. So yeah, like he has more of like kind of like a boxy head shape.
Mhm.
So then you wouldn't really want to keep his, sides rounded
Mhm.
or like basically you want it to come down straight so it shows kind of like the tallness of his head. So
I actually didn't know we had a square head until now. So yeah, I'm just saying. I've always thought it was a circle because it looks like a circle. But
So I mean, you don't really need a lot. Sometimes what works for men is sometimes they would just put water on their hair, or maybe some hairspray. It depends how particular you are with your hair. Brother Kobe, am I allowed to put your hair?
yes.
Okay.
Consent.
So, for Brother Kobe, your hair naturally goes which direction?
It only goes one direction. Shout out to you guys. I'm kidding. It usually goes to this direction.
So to your left.
To my left, yes.
So if
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
left.
I were to take his hair and right, and then you just run it through a little bit. You see which ways, like from his scalp, what I'm really looking for right now is what direction the hair is moving from the scalp.
Mhm.
Right.
So you see there's like this little kind of wave that goes from left to right to here.
Mhm.
And then so you kind of just want to keep moving his hair that way. Obviously, there's really nothing in his hair. So let me take out my handy dandy
Ooh, the briefcase.
Briefcase. I thought it was full of money at first. When
It does look like a money in a bank. Looks like a money in a bank.
So this is
Ooh.
just water. I'm gonna wet your hair.
Oh yes.
So
Again.
just
Wow.
a little here and there. And if you don't have a comb, you just go like this with your four fingers, right? And you have a comb.
As they say, it's called a finger comb.
Oh.
So
So as you can see, Brother TJ is currently spraying water over Brother Kobe's hair to just, I'm guessing, structure it a bit.
yes, kind of set it to which way you want it to go.
Mhm.
And then if you actually do have a comb, so there's like
Oh.
different sets of combs.
Oh.
He did bring his.
He just wanted to show the viewers
So,
and listeners.
There's very different sets of combs. There's sticks. We call them teeth on your comb.
Oh, yes.
I
I've
did
heard-
not,
I've
I
heard
did
about
not know
that.
that.
There's like thicker sets just to kind of like add more texture to it. And then this one we usually use, or I usually use, is it's more finer, so to set fine lines onto his
Ooh.
hair.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
Brother Andrew's gonna learn how to fix hair now.
I like this is a good year for you, Brother Andrew. It's like you're learning a lot of things.
I sure am. First fashion and now hair.
Exactly.
Ah, yes.
And then I would say after that, you would just let it sit for a bit, and then you would add what I have here is called paste. It's hair paste. There's different kinds, hair wax, there's pomade. Um, it's really whatever you feel
Is
like.
there
It's,
a difference
Yeah.
between paste and hair gel?
hair gel is more of like that firmer texture where like you touch it and it's like kind of
It's
like
like
rock
fluffy.
hard.
And you hear yeah.
And then once
Yeah.
you like start rubbing it, it's like
Yeah.
there's like flakes that come
Ah,
out.
I see.
Yeah.
Not
Shout
from
out-
your head.
Shout out to the brothers in the local congregation of Montclair who has that same hair gel tube in the dressing room.
Ah.
Use it.
Hair wax is more of like you have that matte finish. There's different kind of people when you look at hair products for men like wax or paste, they call it a hold. So it's
Oh.
basically if it says medium to firm hold, then that means it's gonna stay there for a while.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So after that, I'm not gonna put product on your hair.
Okay.
But you would put this on your hair, and then typically for Kobe, I would say since he has longer hair right now, I would say blow dry it in the direction that you want to blow dry it.
I usually just let public transportation like blow it to the direction that I want.
Open the
Yeah.
window.
Shout out to
So-
the people in the Philippines. You know what I'm talking about. Like open window buses doing the hairstyling for you.
But
You know?
I would say for at least brothers or men in general, there's different cases. Some really don't care about their hair and just would wake up and go.
Because they already look fabulous in this
Yeah.
one.
And then you have
Must be
some
nice.
people that are very particular about their hair that
Mhm.
I'm victim to that. I would spend probably like 30 minutes to an hour just because like I didn't like how one strand of hair looked.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
what is your process? What's your routine for styling your own hair?
If you're styling my own hair,
Yeah. So I can kind of learn
Oh,
from
okay.
Yeah.
the genius of
well, okay, let's say if I like it's the morning and I woke up and I walk
Okay.
into the bathroom and I look in the
And,
mirror.
we need to go to the chapel, so we
Yeah.
need to look good. There's some
Exactly.
right?
I don't know if anyone else does this, but I look into the mirror and I look at how my hair looks from getting out of bed. And if it looks bad, then I'm spending a long time. But if it
Oh.
doesn't look bad, then I'm like, oh, I'll just put something on it and just leave it like that.
So bedhead kind of like looks.
Yeah, there's like
I kind of agree with Brother TJ. 'Cause sometimes when I look in the mirror and I see my bedhead, sometimes if it's
If it's perfect.
no, like sometimes it'll be like clumped up and it'll stay there for a while. I'm pretty sure some sisters can agree to this. And it's like it adds volume, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't look good. So then I'll have to spend more time. Like I'll either decide to wash my hair that day or not. Because sometimes for sisters, we kind of or women in general will have days where we wash our hair. Sometimes we don't wash our hair. It's like sometimes naturally it kind of helps build it. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, if it's really bad, I'll wash it to like reset my hair or so. I'm not sure if it's the same for brothers, but
I would say so. Like
More or less, yeah.
like today, when I woke up and I looked at my hair, I noticed I really liked how my hair was going this way, but then this side of my head was like straight.
Yeah.
It's from the pillow, probably.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so I just ran my hands through water and then I just grabbed my hair and I pushed it back this way, and I just took some hairspray and just kept it.
ooh.
So using multiple products on hair, is it all right? Should you use it sparingly or?
I would say from what I've learned over the years, that hair gel is bad for your hair.
I'm gonna stop using the hair gel in the dressing room. So that's why no one's using it. I see.
That's why it's
Okay.
been there for a while. It's been there for many years.
In all honesty, products for men, like there's a lot that's out there, right?
Mhm.
And you have to somewhat do your research in hair products. And in general, use of hair products over time can wear down your hair.
I was not
So, but yeah, what happens with hair gel is sometimes hair gel will seep into your scalp,
no.
and
That's
then
not
it would
good.
cause like the pores in your scalp to stop growing or something like that.
Oh, so that's why it's so messed
Oh
up.
no, not like okay, yeah.
Hair
okay.
loss issues.
I'm just gonna throw it in. Everyone consent to just throw out hair gel. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there are other alternatives. Okay, so what do you say instead of hair gel? We can put in the menstrual.
Yes, I recommend if you go to the dressing room and you need to do your hair, spray, grab it.
Okay.
Does hairspray at least cause or just
Hairspray tends to just fall on top because you're just spraying it on top of your hair, unless you really like,
Put it
put it in
scalp.
your hair and
I
stuff like that.
see.
Just no TFCs. Save the environment. Anywho, like how about pomade? What's your take on pomade?
Pomade, I'm not very particular. I know there are some brothers that use pomade. For me, what I noticed that I like my hairstyle to be throughout the day kind of just a natural look. Unless if I'm in a hurry, then I'll just put it on.
I've
Okay.
never heard of this.
So pomade is
Shout out to Calvin. I know he uses it. I think he mentioned it to me once, and I was like, "What's that?"
I would say it like this: if you look at Brother Andrew's hair, anything with paste, anything with that labels paste or wax, it's gonna come out and looking like that.
Oh.
Oh.
So it looks dry.
doesn't match
It's
the-
very damp, like that. Anything with pomade,
There's nothing wrong with it.
anything with pomade or gel, it's gonna look like this, where it's shiny and
Oh,
you
okay.
touch it,
Okay.
you're gonna cut your finger.
Ouch.
So it's like it depends on what you want as a finish, like a matte finish and
Shiny finish.
Okay, so we kind of have like the opposite size.
Oh, wow.
Really good. Yeah. Well, to be fair, water is important. So like, yeah, I have water.
I might just spray some of the water to be with you. But I think that's it. We do want to move on, but before we do that, we do want to give a few shout outs to our comment section here.
Yes. I see Sister Melody, the US here. She's saying hi to everyone. She was also shout out to Joe and Kim Velasquez. Shout out to them as well. Sister Regine is also in our group in our live chat. I see a lot of brethren just saying hi. I did see earlier some brethren just actually I saw some brethren saying happy early birthday to our sheer genius, brother TJ.
It's his birthday tomorrow,
Yes.
so
Happy
to
birthday.
celebrate, let's go to the CFO day.
Yes,
He will be there. Greet him in person.
Mhm.
You know, he prepared a lot of activities for everyone.
Yes.
Do you want to ask for more hairstyling tips from me? You can ask that's for tomorrow.
For free.
More free.
For free. All right, so now let's move on to our main discussion where we just want to, spend the rest of our time absorbing all of the knowledge from our sheer genius. Where did you learn how to do? Because I know you also don't just style your hair; you also give haircuts as well. So you want to give us like a background? Like where did you learn how to do everything?
Well, okay, so it all started, I guess, when I was in CWS.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Like
I did
kid?
yes,
Oh wow.
I did not cut my own hair, but my brother, one day took me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna cut your hair," and I was like, "Okay, sure." And, so we went into the bathroom. He had clippers that he used, and he just straight up just kept shaving.
Oh
Good start. Good
Yeah.
start.
So I had like this buzz cut, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, "Yeah, that's."
no.
Is there a way to get it back? Can you stick the hair back into my head?
So, yeah, from then on, that's when I was like, I'm gonna style my hair one time. And then
cut your hair again.
yeah, I did. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay. The trust
But,
is still there.
Yeah, you can't, not say like,
That's true.
you're bad at this.
Respect your siblings.
Yeah. But after times, I did say you were bad at this.
The
So,
truth is,
But
yes.
now he doesn't touch my hair.
Have you ever cut his hair in return?
Actually, yes.
Did you shave it?
No, I did not. I did
Man.
not shave it. But my brother really likes the buzz cut, so that's
Oh,
why
okay.
he
You would
wanted
have
to
played.
see.
You would have played into his
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So and then after that, I think in junior high, I started cutting my own hair. I wasn't very confident in cutting the back of my hair because I didn't know how.
Mhm.
So for the longest time in junior high till sophomore year of high school, I had this mullet.
Ooh.
Shout out to brother Nate.
Yes, because he also has a mullet name. Can you share the name, Matilda?
You just did?
Shout out to Brother Nathan.
How do you feel about mullet? Like you had it
Well,
before.
okay. I've had it, but not intentionally had it.
Oh.
You
Okay,
didn't
so,
want-
so it's not that I didn't want it.
Hmm.
And speaking of, how did you? Because everyone knows that it's a very difficult thing to do.
Yes.
Three-way mirrors.
Three-way.
Three-way.
So you
Wait,
had-
so two-way mirrors is you can see through it, right?
I'm pretty sure he meant like there's like 3 mirrors behind him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's a mirror in front of you, and then there's 2 on the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then basically you would just take it, you would take the clipper, and then you would turn this way, but look that way. And then you would see the back of your hair, and then you just start cutting.
Oh, that makes
How
sense.
about like the
Okay.
back of your hair? How do you do that?
I feel like if you have the mirrors, your arm's already like blocking your view, kind of, right?
I'm gonna say use your other.
No, because like if you use your right hand, you go like this, and then you're looking at this mirror and it bounces. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I mean, so the 2 mirrors on the side are pretty long. So if I even turn that way, it's like the 2 mirrors are facing each other.
Okay.
So, I mean, for some people, I know,
What's his name?
Brother Odie from Anaheim.
Oh, there you go.
I remember he told me that he would cut his hair and he would use just like a handheld mirror like this, and while cutting it from the other side. And I just thought, you could hurt your shoulder from that. So
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
Personally, for me, when I had during the pandemic, yes, everyone experienced that. I just went like I held like my hand here, and then I was like, okay, so this is the limit. So I just took it. I just went like this. Just went like this. So there were a bunch of scratches at the back of my head. It was effective, It's bad. but I used to cut my hair a lot.
Did you have to cut your hair a lot during the pandemic by yourself? Or did you have to do a lot of people's hair also?
During the pandemic, yes, there were a lot of people that asked me. And I told them if you're comfortable with me cutting your hair, then sure, why not?
Mhm.
I didn't start cutting people's hair until 2015, I would
Oh.
say. Um, I wasn't really that confident. I know some people are scared. Like, just to note, you can't really cut. You have to be licensed to cut your hair. So if I cut people's hair, it's just at their home or something like that, and I would say it's just for free.
It's actually pretty awesome. He cuts his hair very well.
Wow.
Speaking from experience.
Oh, you've had actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think 2 of my haircuts here in the U.S. have been from you. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like his better. Oh, you know what? No, it's a tie between my cousin and him. Yes.
So I guess I guess we have like time for one more question. For those that want to try cutting their own hair at home, what do you tips?
Cutting your own hair, start off small. Don't go the whole 9 yards. Know that if you're using clippers, the thing that looks like where you see barbers going like this, sizes are, if you see it says size 1, that's not 1 inch. That's 1/8 of an inch. So
Oh,
Be careful.
Oh yeah.
yeah, so be careful with your hair.
so I guess starting from the smallest number to the largest number. What's it?
The largest number, which is an 8, is an inch.
Oh,
Everything
That makes
goes
sense.
nice.
down.
One's
I did not know this.
So 1 is 8. I'm already confused.
Yes.
Okay.
But I would say, start off with confidence, look at it, And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then try again when your hair grows out.
And if we mess up, like let's say I mess up, what do you suggest I do? Do I go to you, or do I completely just?
Oh yeah, I would say you
might as well. I was like, oh, I messed up.
if you do mess up, I suggest to go seek a professional.
So you,
Sure, yeah.
you have his word.
But all in all, if your hairstyle, if you want a hairstyle, then have confidence in that
Yep. Apparently, according to Sister Anna, it could be indicative of the fact that they want you to cut their hair. So yeah, just because Sister Anna says, my dad bought me a razor to cut his hair during the pandemic. I was not very successful.
Aw. I mean, it's happened to other people. I'm pretty sure everyone has had one bad haircut in their life.
Yeah.
At least one.
I'd had 16.
Aw.
Really bad.
And with that, now you have great hair.
Yes.
Honestly.
Thank you.
See, now it's
Thank you for our sheer genius.
Yeah.
That's water.
all right here.
I mean, you also cut his hair too. So, I mean, all of this is actually your work. The sheer genius. And so with that, we actually are at the end of our broadcast, unfortunately. So starting with Brother, our sheer genius, any shout outs you'd like to give?
Just shout out to the local of Anaheim, my friends, my family.
And still looking awesome.
Yes. Brother Kobe, any shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to the local of #Montclair, first off. And also, once again, shout out to my Dungeons and Dragons group. You guys are awesome. And shout out to all the Kadiwas of Montclair as well. And also District Kadiwa.
I would like to give a shout out to my mom. She does my haircuts. So this is a result of my mom. I hope you learn from Brother. I hope you learn.
You're doing great, Paul.
You're doing great. I would just like to request another haircut, if that's okay.
Aww.
In the future. And then, how about you, Sister Kate?
Yes, I'd like to give a couple shout outs to the hashtag Anaheim, and most especially Sister Martin. It is her birthday today, so shout out to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yes. And of course, special shout out to Brother Manalo, our executive minister, Brother Angelo Arano Vimanalo, our CFO coordinator and sub-C CEO, Brother Hansel De Jos, our district minister, Brother Andres Nicolas Jr., our CFO coordinator, and Brother Nanda, our say bye to everyone at INC Radio Orange County, California, and say hello to INC Radio San Diego. Bye.
Bye. See y'all next week. #Montclair.
Hashtag Anaheim.